Hi, everybody. It's Ryan Beloy with Diamond Team Live, and I just want to put together this video on this Wednesday morning for those of you that realize that you're going to be getting a $1,400 stimulus check. It's going to be a one-time stimulus check. And so the conversation that I want to have with you is, what if you can take that one-time stimulus check that the government is going to issue to you, and it's just going to get deposited into your bank account. You don't have to do anything. I know that there are certain requirements that you have to meet and certain qualifications, but I believe for the most part, everyone, for the most part, is going to be getting this. And what if you can take either a portion of it, or half of it, or maybe even the whole thing, and take that $1,400 stimulus check, one-time stimulus check, and transform it into an ongoing weekly commission check, being able to turn it into residual income and creating a passive cash flowing asset. You see, passive income is smart income. Most of the world operates on going to a job, clocking in, clocking out, and getting paid. And then when you're not working, you're not getting paid. When you are working, you are getting paid. Now, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is financial education. And this is how wealth is created. This is how freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, living life on your terms, that's how this is created. And so what I'm talking about is taking a one-time stimulus check and taking with either a portion of it or the whole thing and converting it into, let's say, $500 per week of ongoing income for the rest of your life. Even if it's like $200 or $300, $100 every week for the rest of your life. That is hugely more beneficial than what 95% of the world is going to do. 95% of the world, what they're going to do is they're going to take that stimulus check. They'll probably take the whole thing and spend it on stuff. Okay? They're going to go buy some material stuff, a nice handbag, some really cool shoes, maybe use it to buy some groceries. Maybe they'll use it to pay their rent or a portion of their mortgage, whatever it happens to be, and they will get some benefit out of it. Okay, so of course, if you're spending it on your groceries, you got to feed your family, and you're going to reap the benefits of it because you're going to have food for your family and nutrition that's going to help you sustain you, right? You're putting it towards your rent, right? Maybe you put it towards your rent or your mortgage. It's going to help you keep a roof over your head. And so once that money's gone, it's gone. And so that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is taking either the whole thing or maybe half of it or maybe even a third of it and converting it into an ongoing commission check. Now, that pays you over and over again for life. Now, regardless of what that amount is, that's still a way smarter thing to do with it. Okay, and then you don't have to have any experience. You don't have to have any education in this. You don't have to have a background in this. This is something that I'm teaching people how to do, and I'm coaching people and mentoring people on how to leverage this and create passive cash flow, creating a residual income that pays you over and over again, regardless of what you're doing, whether you have your finger on the pulse or whether you don't have your finger on the pulse, where you're continuing to get paid regardless of whether you're awake or whether you're asleep. How powerful would that be? And what would that mean for your life? How cool would that be, right? And so in addition to that, this income has the ability to duplicate exponentially. It has the ability to multiply. It has the ability to compound upon itself, right? Where $2 can turn into $4, $4 turns into $8, $8 turns into 16, 32, 64, and then before you know it, it turns into a weekly income, a weekly commission that is hundreds and hundreds of dollars or even thousands and thousands of dollars per week every single Friday. So don't be one of the 95%, okay? reach out to me. I will help you to take that money so that you can become one of the 5%ers out there. Okay, this is about financial education. And, like what some people will also do is they will take that money and they'll invest it in the stock market, or they'll put it into cryptocurrency or something like that, which is, if you know what you're doing, okay, if you know what you're doing, it could be good. If you don't know what you're doing, it could be a nightmare, right? So here's the cool thing about what I'm talking about with the stock market, with cryptocurrency, with a lot of those types of investments. You're not in control of what your return is. You're basically putting your money in the hands of somebody else, whether it's the stock market, a hedge fund, an investor, or something like that. And you're just waiting for something to happen. You're hoping for something to happen based on history, based on things that might be happening right now, or basically based on what theories some investors might have. Theories, right? There's no proof and there's no guarantee. What I'm talking about is putting it into something where you have direct involvement, right? You have direct involvement where you can dictate and you can control what that return is going to be based on your coachability. Because remember, you don't have to have any experience, no background, no education in what I'm talking about. Your coachability and your sweat equity and your patience and your ability to be coachable and to be actively involved in what your return is going to be, right? So you have the ability to dictate. Let's say you take half of that stimulus check, like I said, and $700 of it goes towards stuff. Okay, you're going to spend it on stuff and it will be gone. But the other half of it, the other $700 of it, you leverage it into a weekly income of $100, $200, $500, maybe $700 per month, per week, per day. And you're directly involved and you're directly in control of what that is. So that's what I want to share with you guys. I want to help you move away from being a part of the 95% and moving into being one of the 5%. So reach out to me. I'd love to help you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wealth Wednesday. Ryan Beloy with Diamond Team Live. Have a great day. Bye-bye.